If you weren't going to see this movie before and you're going to go see it after she puts this out or because she puts this out, fam, you're lost in the sauce just as much as she is, if not more.
That is just a mean lady.
Yeah, you get used to it.
What is up, everybody? Welcome here to Half-Ass Pod. It's your boy, Corn. Now, I'm not going to take too much time out of you guys' day today, but I do have to talk about a video where I kind of have to eat a little bit of crow. Because just last week, or just a few days ago, I had said, look, if you decide to boycott Woman King, not against it. I came out and I said Viola Davis and John Boyega are completely innocent in this situation. They are just actors and actresses. Now, I know I'm a little late on this. I'm about 3 days late on this, as I am with everything. Viola Davis decided to come out, and after me and numerous other people on YouTube decided to make videos, coming out talking about Woman King and this whole situation, what exactly the problem is. What exactly the problem is that's looming around this entire movie and what it's about. Now, after I released that video saying, hey, I told you guys so. The Africans own slaves, blah, 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 whatever. Viola Davis comes out a couple days after that and says, like I said at TIFF, which is the film festival, if you don't plop down money opening weekend, you're not going to see ... black females leading a movie again. Please continue supporting the Woman King, now playing exclusively in theaters. All right. I haven't been to the movies since July, and that was to go see Thor: Love and Thunder, which I was not too fond of, obviously. So, who were they really competing against? Who was the Woman King really competing against? Barbarian? That's like the only other hot movie out right now, and I don't even think that movie's even hot right now. I heard it's a good movie. I gotta go see that. Not in theaters, though. I'm not going to theaters to go see it. Either way, man, Viola Davis pretty much... I'm not here to even talk about the opening weekend, because that's a whole monster in its own. And that's way too many details that I don't really feel like going into when it comes to, having a brand new movie opening up and then they're saying, oh, it's number one box office. Yeah, it's number one box office, but how much money did it make over the weekend? Not much. But again, that's a whole nother different monster that I don't really care to get into. But what I am here to talk about is the fact that now we have these actors and actresses coming out here like they always do and doubling down on their dumbness. The funny thing is, Viola Davis didn't say one word. All she did was say, hey, come out, support the film, blah, blah, whatever. But then after all the backlash that the Woman King film got, then she herself, as an actress, decided to come out and say, if you don't come out and support us opening weekend and you don't put down money and spend your hard-earned money to go see this fucking terrible movie, then what we're going to do, you're never going to see black women leading a movie again. So that you mean to tell me that this movie was the end-all, be-all? I don't know if you know this, but aren't we getting a Black Panther in November with an all-female cast damn near? All black female cast damn near, which ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that's what it is. We're getting a Black Panther movie with no Black Panther. As a matter of fact, we're getting a Black Panther movie with a female Black Panther. And you're telling me you're not going to see another black woman leading movie again? I'm sorry, black females leading a movie again. This is what she says. This ain't Corn trying to just come up with a random ass video. No. This is Viola Davis coming out after people were talking about the movie Woman King. No one said Viola Davis was, and anybody who was attacking Viola Davis saying that, oh, you know, she shouldn't have been supporting the movie. She said, like, fam, she's an actress. She takes her role, period. Now, some people may get, some people may get involved, and some people may say, oh, it's Viola Davis, blah, blah, whatever. And I understand now her being a producer, that's a whole other different story too. But I'm not here to even talk about that. So instead of acknowledging what people are actually talking about when they're talking about, the whole slavery shit and all this other stuff, right? This whole slave trade stuff. You got Viola Davis saying, no, fuck all that. If you don't put your hard-earned money down on the table and buy a ticket for this movie, you will never see black females leading a movie again. What the fuck does that even sound like? First of all, it doesn't even make any sense. But this is the problem that we always have in the year, all the way up to the year 2022. And like I say all the time, it's only going to get worse. Where people continue to say, there's no representation, there's no this, there's no that. Fam, did we not have Whoopi Goldberg back in the day? Are we forgetting that there was an entire trilogy of Sister Act? Are we forgetting that we had Raven Simone back in the day too? Are we forgetting that there was a woman named Lynn Whitfield, Angela Bassett? Are we forgetting all of this? Are we forgetting that the 90s, the early 2000s, are we forgetting the 80s, the 70s, the 60s did not exist? This is the problem. This has always been the main problem when it comes to this kind of shit. Because the producers, the writers, and direct, they can say all whatever the fuck. But when the actor comes out and they say, oh, you guys must do this, you guys should do this, you got just guilt tripping. This is nothing but guilt tripping. But we live in a world full of fucking idiots. And there's enough fucking idiots out there that will feel bad because of what Viola Davis said. There's people that are going to fall into the guilt tripping that she's doing. And they're going to put money down and go see this movie. To them, they're fucking idiots, obviously. If you weren't going to see this movie before and you're going to go see it after she puts this out or because she puts this out, fam, you're lost in the sauce just as much as she is, if not more. This is nothing other than bullying people into going to go see your movie. If they were not interested before, you putting this message out does not make anybody want to fucking go see this movie. And you coming around here saying, oh, we're #1 box office. Okay. We'll see if you guys make a fucking profit. First of all. And no one else was playing this past weekend. No other movie was really popping this past weekend. So anyways, man, again, I'm not here to take up too much time of you guys' day or anything like that, but I did want to come out here and talk about this whole Woman King situation and how Viola Davis decided to press everybody after seeing the kind of backlash that the movie got over the weekend and said, you know what? If you ain't going to go see this movie, it's the same thing that Biden said years ago when he was on his fucking president. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. If you don't go see this movie, black women will never be employed by another movie ever again in a leading role. That is basically what she just fucking said. Make sure you guys hit that like and that subscribe. It's your boy Corn. Make sure you guys hit me up in the comments as well. Let me know what you guys think about this. But anyways, it's Half-Ass Pod, and I am OUT.
But she's surrounded by what she considers to be quite inept men, mostly. Well, no, all men, really.
This bitch!
Yeah, but she's surrounded by lazy, slouching, kind of corner-cutting boys. And she doesn't like it.
Ho, shut the fuck up!
She's gonna climb the ranks.
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.